All right. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Mekak Double honors be unto the apostles and the others of great millstone. To all the Akims worldwide, I want to say shalom be unto you. This is the word from the GMS.com. Just about a quick edification through the spirit and the power of the Most High, Basham, Yahushai. And edification today is entitled Run the Race. Yeah, it's entitled Run the Race. Because, you know, in this world, you can get a lot of things that can hinder you from pushing forward in the truth of the Most High, Hashem Yeshai. One of the important things to remember is that the race, is not for the strong, but the race is for the one who can endure it and can go to the end. Because we're set out on a long journey, but our long journey is not for the swift or the strong, but is the one who can just take the time and go little by little until they reach. Because you see a lot of men come into this truth and they ran very fast and they got burned out and they wither away and fall out. But this is patience, Truth is about patience. So run the race. That's what it's about. Understanding the importance of running the race and why you're running the race. Let's start with Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1, going on to verse 8. It says, Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. And patience is a very important thing. Patience goes a very long way. Because if you think that because some tribulation may come your way, that the Most High not working with you or the Most High not dealing with you, hey, patience, faith, really important. Just go through that faith and that patience. Now, verse 2, looking unto Yahushai. Because Yahushai ultimately came, he died for our sins, and he is that symbol, that beacon to look up to. Not man, but Yahushai. Looking unto Yahushai, the author and the finisher of our faith. Because he is the ultimate person to look up to build your faith and to run that race. Because you're looking to that ultimate prize, which will be Yahushai at the end. Running and hoping to make it to the end. Who for the joy that is set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of power. For consider him that enjoyed such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in our minds. Ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaking unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord Yahushai, nor faint when thou art rebuked by him. So not because you get chastened or because you get rebuked, because you fall short, or because you're going through a hard time, it means that you have to let your faith drop. They're supposed to be able to build up your feet more, to run the race better. You're just swimming more confident. You're running the race more confident, man. For whom the Lord Hashem loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he received. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So because you are sons of the Most High, you're going through that tribulation, you're going through that hardship, You're going through it. Because you have to prove yourself to the Most High. Verse 8. But if he be without chastisement, therefore all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. You're cast off. And you don't want to be cast off of the Most High. You want to be sons of the Most High. You want to be someone who he calls, who you can depend on. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 24. Know ye not that they which run a race run all, but one receive the prize? So run that he may obtain. And what's the prize? Of everlasting kingdom, glorious kingdom, a crown of gold on your head, being called faithful and true, being called righteous, Verse 24, verse 25. And every man that striveth for mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the wind. So you ain't doing it in vain. You're doing it knowing that you're building your faith and you're running towards Yahushua Mashiach. But I keep under my body and I bring it into subjection, lest by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. So that's why it's important. Practice what you preach. You can't preach one thing and then do the same thing. Then you're a castaway, you're a hypocrite. Hey, but run the race knowing why you're running it. Yahushua is the prize. You're doing it, which is keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, to be a faithful servant unto Yahushua. 2 Timothy verse 4 and verse 7. It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which we all want, which the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai, the righteous judge, shall give unto me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Hey, we can't wait for that day. We can't wait to be part of the hopeful elect. So at the end, be satisfied with the race you run. Be satisfied. And the only way you're going to be satisfied with something is when you will have perfected it and you will have completed it. That's why Yahushua loved Israel so much. Philippians chapter 3 and verse 13, it says, Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto the things which are before, which is Yahushua. Hey, forget about our old past. Forget about our man. Forget about all them scoffers. Hey, focus on Yahushua. Verse 14. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Mashiach Yahushua. We press, run. Be in the scriptures. Do the videos. Listen to the apostles. Try your best to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Run. But don't run in vain. Do it knowing that, hey, you're doing it to try and reach at the end of this race to gain a glorious kingdom, to be incorruptible. You know? So run the race and run it in faith and in grace. Not too much pride. Hey, pride is a serious thing. You know, so with that, I want to give a praises to the Most High Hashem Yeshai. He double and being the apostles, and he has a great millstone to all the Akiams worldwide. I want to say shalom be unto you. This is the word from the GMS.com. Once again, through the Spirit and the power of the Most High, saying shalom to the hope for the elect. Shalom Akiams.